so you'll suggest there was something that needed adjusting on there, or they were checking out after the warm-ups. We'll see how Liam goes today. We haven't seen a lot of Jeremy Webb in the midget this season either, and he's had some teething problems at times, so we'll see what kind of form Jeremy is tonight. And Glenn Jury, well, nothing like an old hand, and he can certainly match it with the rest. Not much for Tom Lumsden either this season. He's been there and abouts in one or two. Had a recent trip up to the North Island, which by all accounts he really enjoyed and did quite well. So yeah, will be interesting to see how he gets on as well. Another Ellesmere boy from out there at Southbridge.
Well, you certainly got to have the right temperament to be a midget car driver. We know that for sure. I think this is the fearless type that gets into these cars, scooting around Ruapuna Speedway with 340 horsepower, sometimes up to as much as 400 horse, with just your right rear stopping you going to the wall. So it's exciting racing, Warwick. I can see why you like it, mate. And we'll leave you to take the call over from here.
Yeah, I've seen some sort of horrendous crashes with these cars because they don't have wings to stop the momentum either. So more about that later as this first midget race gets underway. And it was Jamie Brown who got the jump out, but Mitch Hill shot through underneath. Brown's under some pressure from Tom Lumsden as they go down that back straight into the Stadium Finance Prison bed for the first time, and Lumsden goes up to that second spot. Hill from Lumsden, Brown there holding third. Glenn Jury in the 66 cars moved into that fourth position, and then there's Sam McCrenna in there as well. Obviously something not quite right with Liam McCoubry there, just seems to be off the pace a wee bit. So does the 88 of Jeremy Webb as they come on round. Looks like Jeremy's coming in. Scott Miller in that Chev V4, you can hear that above the rest of them. He's just trailing the field at this stage, but the pace is pretty good. The nice midget track early on here tonight, and it's Mitch Hill. He's making them work for it. Hang Up Entertainment car, Tom Lumsden, that XB4, pushing him pretty hard. There's only a car length between them. He just takes a wee bit of a higher line, chasing the dirt past the start finish. Hill from Lumsden, Jury in third, Brown in fourth, McCrenna. Then we go back to McCoubry and Scott Miller. But the battle is still on at the front of the field. Mitch Hill just throws it into the turn, tries to straighten it up to get the wheels in line and power down that straight, making the track into a big oval. Tom Lumsden's up to the task. He's moving up, just chasing a little bit of that dirt a wee bit higher as they swing into this town bend. Mitch Hill still got a narrow lead. Lumsden, can he find some room underneath, or is he going to go round the top side? He sits up a wee bit higher, right on Hill's tail as they come past the start finish for another one. Nothing happening at the moment. Glenn Jury still holding that third position. A good fourth by Jamie Brown from Sam McCrenna and Scott Miller. But we swing back to the front, the laps start to count down, and Mitch Hill, he's putting the drive of his life in here in the triangle car. He sits up wide. Lumsden looking for a dive down the inside. Can he make it stick as they go through the turn? He's got the car in front. The white flag comes out for them. 1 lap to go for the midgets. Tom Lumsden takes the Hang Up Entertainment car to the front of the field from Mitch Hill after such a sterling effort at the front of the pack. Lumsden comes round. He'll get the checkered flag. He takes the first midget win tonight from Mitch Hill in the 22 triangle car. Access Man's Glenn Jury in third from the copy art of Jamie Brown in fourth. Then Sam McCrenna, followed by Scott Miller.
Well, what do you think of that, Ruapuna? Midget car racing from the very top shelf. Tom Lumsden worked over Mitch Hill in an epic race over 10 laps. Mitch Hill, a great performance, mate. But that very fast motor of Tom Lumsden in the 9C midget getting all the work done in just the last couple of laps. So give it up for Tom Lumsden. Congratulations taking out the first win in the midgets tonight.